Hey everybody, I'm Trevor.
I'm Vincent.
We are the Anthony and Todd Show, and today we're going to be checking out the latest Metro Boomin project, Not All Heroes Wear Capes. Leland Tyler Wayne, aka Metro Boomin, is a St. Louis producer, and he's kind of just always been in the right place at the right time, making some of those popular hip-hop songs in the modern era. Just a list: Migos' Bad and Bougie, Drake and Future's Jumpman, 21 Savage's Bank Account, Post Malone's Congratulations, Kanye West's Father Stretch My Hands Part 1, and Bounce Back by Big Sean. Just a list of bangers.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he did it, but he did it. And then in April, he retired. And he put it on his Instagram and everything that he was done making music forever. And now he's back to save us with Not All Heroes Wear Capes. This first solo studio album after his collaborative projects with the likes of Offset, 21 Savage with Without Warning, from, what was that, last year? Yeah. And Big Sean. This project, Not All Heroes Wear Capes, is 13 songs at 43 minutes. Features a ton of features from the likes of Gucci Mane, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, Kodak Black, Gunna, Sway Lee, Young Thug, pretty much Despacito's on here, Wizkid, Offset,
Drake.
It's basically a who's who of like modern trap.
Minus Quavo. Which was very surprising.
I'm glad. I'm very happily surprised. Metro Boomin knows what's up.
Metro Boomin.
His retirement has enlightened him.
That's why he has Sway Lee on multiple features and multiple Gunna features, because Gunna is better than Quavo.
Yeah.
I like how I said that as a joke, but it made you think.
But it makes sense. Speaking of pleasant surprises, I was very pleasantly surprised with this entire project. Came out of nowhere with Don't Come Out the House with 21 Savage feature, which is actually...
My house, not now. I'm in a house, get me out.
I just think
close to the lyrics.
That was amazing. 21 Savage whispers the whole time on it, and then calls us out because we all thought he was going to whisper the entire time. He's in my head. Yeah, I thought overall this is actually decent project.
No, this is a very solid record. Surprisingly, like I don't understand where this came from, because this is like one of the best trap records all year.
But it had a huge potential to be absolutely horrible.
It had potential to be Culture 2. It had potential to be like any one of the
Honcho
shitty
Jack.
like any one of the like shitty trap records we reviewed this year, but like, and it has like the notable personnel of like those like shitty trap records. But in this context, it works for some reason. Like, I think Metro Boomin's production is adventurous, at least for trap standards on this.
It makes I think it makes his features come out of their shells.
A little bit.
And it plays to their strengths, but it also pulls them out of their comfort zone, and I like that.
I think he's trying out a number of new things on here that I think work. This thing does have its flaws for sure, but I think for a majority of this, I actually had a lot of fun with it. I think it only comes down to the Drake feature and then the dance hall section that I just don't really enjoy. The Drake and Offset track is a bonus track, so that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
And the dance hall feature has some like good performances from the likes of Offset and J Balvin. It works on those two verses, but I think Wizkid on that and the previous track, Borrowed Love with Sway Lee just doesn't work vocally on that.
Yeah.
I just think it was a poor decision to have him on there. But this section's only like 2 tracks. Doesn't go on for like super long in retrospective of everything else, so I'm gonna let it slide. And there's some good moments. I think Sway Lee works in certain aspects of it. It makes sense why you would have him on like a more dance hall inspired beat.
And he's not horrible. Yeah. After hearing him on Nicki Minaj's latest record, I was really like off put by Sway Lee, as well as Shrem Life 3. I was like, I don't ever want to hear that name again. But on here it works well.
Yeah.
And even Gunna, I think, is decent on this record.
No, I think Gunna is like good on this. Surprisingly, like
we can't tell him that, or else he'll be everywhere.
He already is everywhere.
No, I mean like he'll be like in your backyard in a minute if you tell him that he's good.
Okay, I'll use all the publicity from that right away. I will sell tickets to come see Gunna in my backyard. He's been camping out in my backyard for weeks because I told him he was good once. Now I'm selling tickets to look at Gunna.
I can't, as a self-respecting human, I can't tell myself that Gunna was good on this record, but I do think that he is decent.
No, on Space Cadet, I think his performance, while it is just ripping Young Thug, it works really well, and it has the production has this nice outro that like fills up the last minute, and I think it works really well in the time span it's given. The track Lesbian with Young Thug, those two collaborate so well because they are like mentor student, and that relationship works out really well. That and the fact that the previous track, Only One Interlude with Travis Scott, straight up rips what was like great about 808s and Heartbreaks with these very like emotional keys and strings, and Travis Scott's like abrasive auto-tune voice. It works so well in this 1 minute segment. I wish it would have gone on longer, but if Travis Scott's future is 808s and Heartbreaks, I'd be totally fine with that, because I think he fits that more than a lot of the stuff he did on Astro World.
That was a lot of fun to just hear out of nowhere.
Yeah, I just think it was a nice moment. Going back to some other people that really impressed me, 21 Savage has been like growing on me like a tumor the past couple of months. Anytime I hear him, I think I've been getting some like sick amusement. The Quavo record, I really enjoyed his performance on one of the features. This record, I don't know where 21 Savage like decided, hey, I'm actually gonna be like good, like I'm actually gonna like try really hard. But he does. Like, he just decides, like, hey, I'm actually going to give, like, some of my best verses ever, and some of the best verses you'll hear all year in trap or in pop rap on this. His verses are just so distinctive to him. They're funny. They're stupid, of course, and they're awkward, but he fills that character really well. And, yeah, he's not going to be the best MC of all time, and yes, he's strange when you look at, like, line for line when he's saying, but I think his performance is fine.
I think that's the charisma, is that 21 Savage just a really weird person.
Yeah.
But like it falls more into that like ski mask kind of thing, but it's not like ski mask saying like, I'm gonna need an adult diaper on it. Like, it's like 21 Savage is just like awkward, and that's what makes it
something
funny.
That I really like from Lil Yachty's last record, that the awkwardness can be part of your personality.
Yeah,
like as long as you're showing me personality, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you are awkward and it comes through in your songwriting, it works. Like, I really enjoyed his performances a lot. Don't Come Out the House with his whispering, and then the hooks are just funny because his hooks are awkward and his whispers are just very like out of the point of like his whispers are just kind of like out of nowhere and they don't make any sense, but like it works in the concept of that. 10 Freaky Girls, I will go down and say, is one of the best hip-hop tracks I've heard all year. I love this track to death. I think it just has this fantastic beat to it that fits this charisma of 21 Savage super well. I love the hook to it. Inside on my waistline was a Glock. The dead body in the casket was an op. Just like stupid stuff going through. He has 10 freaky girls on a yacht. He has exactly 10 freaky girls on the yacht.
No more, no less.
They're very scary. They're freaky. They're psychedelic. But I had a lot of fun with like anytime you pop up. That later on with No More with Travis Scott, Kodak Black, and him. I think his vocal performances on that, like it seemed like he was actually trying. I think Travis Scott showcased really well on that track with his vocals. And Kodak Black actually interests me once what he was doing. I thought I was never going to say that because I don't like him as a person. But he surprised me on this. And Metro Boomin did God's work in actually making him like digestible for me. So, no.
Thank you, Metro.
Not all heroes wear capes. All heroes retire, come back, and then make make Metro Boomin like interesting to me.
I think the Metro Boomin 100% knew what he was doing on here, because I think that, like I said, like, pulling these rappers out of their shells, pulling them from making just like boring pop, trap, rap stuff into something actually interesting and using them to their strengths. Completely not all heroes wear capes. He knows that people are getting like tired of the trap scene, and he's like, I will be the hero that you guys need, and slaps this together. It's incredible. I hope it doesn't renew everybody's like interest in trap, because I can't stand another year of trap.
I don't
But
think
it's a good. I think if this is the closure to the trap scene,
Yeah.
I'd be very happy with
Yeah,
that.
I don't think this is going to be appealing to everyone, because I don't think if you enjoy trap, you're going to magically like this.
Yeah.
I don't think if you do not enjoy charisma over writing, you're going to enjoy this. If you're one of the people that has to like necessarily look down line for line of what he's saying and analyze the rhyme scheme, you're not going to enjoy this. This is not that style of rap. This is more performance over lyrics.
Yes.
And it's more character over anything. And yes, there's going to be a lot of moments where you think, oh, that kind of sounds like Young Thug, and it's gonna. But yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. And one thing we forgot to mention, the opener with Gucci Mane with his vocals are just so stupid.
And he just never comes back.
He just never comes back. But another thing that makes this feel like an unplayed album is the fact that more like a compilation, it has the same features scattered throughout, so
Yeah.
it feels like one consistent union. The production is catered to so well and carved out that it feels distinctive to Metro Boomin, except for the dancehall section. But I had a lot of fun with this. I think this is a super solid out of 10. This is the only Metro Boomin project I like. I didn't care for the first 21 Savage collab. I didn't care for his project with Big Sean. I thought the collaboration with Offset and 21 Savage was okay, but this really hits the nail on the head. And I would like to see another collaboration between Metro Boomin and 21 Savage, but with this styling, and 21 Savage has this charisma and almost catering his style to this. I think this would be well. And more adventurous production, I think, can only help out 21 Savage from here.
Yeah.
Because this, like, if 21 Savage continues doing what he's doing on this and, like, applies it to a full record, it would be something really interesting. He has the potential to be the Jeff Rosenstock of trap.
I think we should end it right there.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good point to end it. If you want to hear us talk more about music, we host the weekly podcast on Apple Music and Spotify and iTunes called The Anthony and Todd Show. It's the best of the show every week in audio form. Links down below in the description. And if you want to talk with us about music, we have a Discord down below where you can chat with us and fellow boyos about albums you like or albums you hate. Mostly we've been discussing about how much we hate Animal Collective recently. But if you want to check that out, links down below again. And then finally, if you want to watch another one of our reviews, I'm going to put up, I don't know, I'm going to put up the latest Quavo record, I guess. I'm going to put that on screen right now if you want to check that out. But until next time, guys, I've been Vincent.
I'm Trevor.
And see you, boyos.
Bye, everybody.